Let's do some streaming on a lovely Thursday. What is up, guys? We're here. We're going to finish off our GELT campaign, or maybe get close to it. We'll see what happens. Make some stuff here. I was doing something. I was doing some quick editing, and I'm actually going to let you guys listen to it. I got to find a picture, though, that kind of does well with it. Argle's Hall and Arm. So, while this is kind of booting up, I'm going to show you guys a real cool thing I'm working on. So, if you play Destiny, the PC game by Activision, there is a really cool YouTube channel by a gentleman named My Name is Biff. And he's a really, really nice guy. He's based out of England, actually out of London. And he has a really cool voice. And I didn't know this, but he watches my videos, he watches Sotek's videos, and a number of other lore video channels. So, sorry. And he's doing the voice work on my new 40K video with both, I'm going to be doing on Karn. So he's going to be voicing Karn, and I'm going to be voicing Argle Tall. This is from the Horus Heresy book, The Betrayer. So I'll give you guys a little teaser of what that's like while everything's getting going here. I'm going to put this location just to see. We'll go over this in just a second. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna wait like 2-3 minutes before we really get going. That way people can join the stream, get this going in. But I want you guys to hear this. It sounds pretty good, and we're still doing some. I'm always confused. Identity. Always confused. Hilton off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys listen to that while we're waiting for this all to boot up. Give you a picture too, so you can kind of get the scene for what's going on here. Rohirrim, you're here, brother. Let's do this. Let's do this here. All right. So, oh, that needs to be downside. There we go. So I'm gonna pop up a little picture here for you guys. Be able to see who it is I'm talking about, and then I'm gonna play. It's Total War, Sultanov, but I don't know if it's really Total War. Could it be something else? Who knows? And so you'll hear the difference. You're gonna hear the two voices, myself and My Name is Biff. And this is what it's gonna sound like. Again, I'm playing Argle Tall, and he's going to be playing Karn. So take a look at this. Go ahead. That's the picture. On the left is Karn, on the right is Argle Tall, and this is what you're going to hear in the lore video when it comes out.
He is no Primarch. He is my Primarch. A Primarch should be inspiring. Our genetics should react at the mere sight of them. Think of the moments you laid eyes on Horus, Dorn, or Magnus. I've seen Sanguinius and Russ with my own eyes as well, close enough to touch their armor. Think of when you stand before Lorgar, the awe and reverence that beats through your blood. That feeling of our genetic coding reacting to the pinnacle of the human process. I've never felt that instinctive respect for Angron Karn. Not once. He is a broken thing. Devastating, unrivaled in war, but broken.
Yes. We feel the same. The World Eaters, each and every one of us, knows what you know.
Then why do you tolerate it?
What can we do? Murder our own father? Did you destroy Lorgar when he led you into worshipping the Emperor? Or did you tolerate him in patience, hoping that eventually he'd find his way to equaling his brothers? It's our shame to bear before the other legions, brother. Angren was broken long before he ever reached us. Why do you think we let him beat the nails into our heads? We hoped that by breaking ourselves on the same anvil, we'd finally feel unity with our father.
It didn't work.
No. It didn't.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I can't wait to make that video. Man. Oh, okay. So, back on track. Sorry, that's what I was doing. That's why it took so long to get the stream started here today, so I apologize for that. But can he do it with the Schwarzenegger accent? Thank you guys very much here. I'm seeing a lot of people thank you. Okay, subs. I really appreciate it, guys. The only reason it happened is because of you. Thank you very much. 40k Total War when? Fuck. Tomorrow, hopefully? Okay. So, let us get this going here. Shut down Audacity. What's up, Jake Woo? This down. This up. Okay. It's like a flex guy. Okay, so let's take a look here at the map. So we have taken quite a bit. Right in our last episode, we did, what's it called? Confederate with Telebecklin. So we have this huge swath of land up into the Obelisks. We don't have all of them because we still have to confederate with Ostland. But once we do that, or Ostermark, sorry. Yeah, Ostland, Ostermark, yeah, yes. I always get these two confused. And it bothers the shit out of me. Yes, Ostermark, yes, God. Good God. Ryan Borgia dropping in a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. Always appreciate it from you, my dude. Well, it's me. Dude, Borgia, I haven't seen you on a stream in so long. I'm starting to go bald. I was curious since you look so awesome. Is there a trick? You know, perfect. I'll probably shave it if I fry or tuck. So I fry or tuck. This, you can't see it because I just shaved. But my dad, fuck, dude, my dad has got the Picard and a half. Like, when I go to visit my dad, he's just, like, a very commanding captain. Hello from Germany. So, I shave my head every other day, and it took me a long time to do it. When I started balding, I wore hats, and then after that, I shaved my head down to, like, a light stubble. I would use a sideburn trimmer and go everywhere. And then I started bicking my head, and that's when I grew my beard out. Is when I started bicking my head with a razor blade, and that wasn't as hard as I thought it was. It really freaked me out initially. I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking cut my goddamn fucking head open, and you don't. It's actually pretty easy. It's pretty seamless. It's painless. Just do it. I wish someone had told me to do it earlier. To be honest, like, if you read Game of Thrones, Live for Life 180. There's a really cool sentiment in Game of Thrones when it comes to, I'll bick you hard, Borgia. When it comes to Tywin Lannister. In the books, for the Game of Thrones books, he's completely bald. But he has huge mutton chops, like down to here. And they're like a dirty brunette. Like, it's like a brunette with like specks of blonde in them. And it talks about how Tywin Lannister doesn't do anything unless he deliberately wants it to be so. And when he talks about him balding, he decided, I'm not going to let fate make me bald. I'm going to make the decision to be bald. So he shaves his fucking head. And it's a pretty badass sentiment that I think is completely lost on the TV show. So if you worry about being bald, read that little bit on Tywin and be like, no, fuck you, fate. I'm going to be bald. You don't need to have a beard. I grew the beard out because I just really wanted to. Enough people convinced me to do so, so I did it. Alright, so we demolished the training field. We were going to do something else here in Volkswagen. I think it was to build... Yeah, that's what it was. We're going to build Bad Boy. Because we're going to be right over here where chaos is going to come from, so we're going to build up our garrison. I think I could probably find when Tywin becomes bald. Honestly, live for life. Shave your head as soon as you feel uncomfortable with your hair. Like if you go out and you're like, I don't like what's like, I feel uncomfortable with what's on my head. Then shave it. Get rid of it. I spent too much time insecure and like looking at myself in the mirror going, fuck dude, this is disgusting look. And I would always wear, I looked fine in hats because I wore hats for years. I played baseball for like 12, 13 years. But had I just shaved my head to begin with, I probably would have been way happier. I wouldn't have had to worry as much, and I wouldn't have had to been like, oh, girls are not gonna like me because I have fucking like a Picard toupee on. Just fucking get rid of it. So Prague and Volsgrad, we're going to make defensive buildings. We're going to be dealing with a hellish torrent of what's it called coming in. So might as well Empire or Chaos coming in. Oh, then yeah, dude, just do it when you... and the one thing I didn't like was when I would take my hat off, if wind hit my hair, it would kind of fly up a bit, like a toupee. So I got rid of it. Just get the fuck rid of it. Don't worry about that shit. Okay, so what we're doing is we're moving Turin over here to Kappelberg, and we're going to recruit some different units. What we were going to recruit, though, I don't remember. I know we were going to get rid of the this, and... oh, no, we already have 3 slots, so... we'll probably still get rid of these units. We have 4 handgunners, and we'll put more greatswords in this army. We have 5,000 predicted income coming in, so... it's hot and heavy.
The nation calls. Yes, a sound back.
March here. We have Lestat up here as our kind of like defender.
Servant of Sigma.
Charge of Mighty Praha. You know what? Since we're gonna go put Hell Pit to the sword. As much as I want to take over this land of the Northern Oblast, I think keeping it as a ruin is probably the right way to go. And this actually could be Skaven territory. Rohirrim, I was going to go as, what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his fucking name. God of War. I was going to go as God of War. Kratos. From the newest one. So I'm growing my beard out. Doesn't look very cool. But I can comb it down. I was going to do the God of War. But to buy a God of War costume, it would be like a legitimate one. You can buy like a $150 one where it's kind of whatever. But to make a nice one, it would have been like $300 or so. And I didn't really want to do that. So I'm going to be a musketeer with my roommate. Dude, that first Hellboy movie is fucking good, Sultanov. And no, just having hair is better than no hair at all. That's not true at all. That's like zero truth right there. Like, just having hair and having that hair be like sparse and shitty make you look like a goblin. Just go bald. Go full Gollum at that point. Like, having like little like dabs and strings of hair on top of your head, that's disgusting. Oh, Porthos for sure. That was good. Thank you very much, Phil. I really appreciate it, man. Savitar's video will probably come out after Angren's video. And if you didn't hear the Angren stuff, jump to the beginning of the stream and you can hear the Angren. Yeah, Golem has like 3. 3 hairs, precious. Dr. Phil looks cool and edgy. You don't know what love is. I'm going to tell you something. I'm naked in the bathroom right now. Mark Waldenhoff. Okay, I'm trying to get like my bearings again. I don't remember what I was doing. So we got to get rid of all this fucking vampiric corruption as fast as possible. Bye, Billy. Yeah. So let's build up our shit. Let's get some... As soon as we get Castle Drakenhof online, we'll build up a public order building over here. Would you recommend 40k or AOS? I'm not really sure what to get started with. Frankie Frank, what do you want to play? Do you want to play sci-fi or do you want to play fantasy? 40k games last anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on like how well you know the rules, how well your opponent knows the rules, if you're playing ITC, if you're playing Maelstrom. Age of Sigmar games last anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. It's a lot faster. You're going to deal... More often than not, you're going to deal with less models in Age of Sigmar than you will with Warhammer 40,000. Warhammer 40,000, though, you'll have a wider range of models to take advantage of and rules. So you have that kind of going for you. What are we going to make here? Oh. Kind of Sigmar. I haven't tried... what's up, Fez? I haven't tried Kill Team yet. I really want to, though. I'll be honest, I have to, like, just fucking finish painting my army before I even bother with that crap. Flensburg. This. Bad. Helbheim. I mean, dude, what I love about Telbeckland is it's like, I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. That's pretty much how I would build it out. What's a good 40k book to read for beginners? I would start the Horus Heresy series from the beginning. Any role Warhammer game you recommend? Well, what do you mean, Felix? I am 100% Italian, Diego. We're growth building here. That'll help us get on the feet up here a little bit faster. I'm waiting for this to just take over all of Zufbar. Okay, so we got plenty of stuff to do over here. Pardon me, guys. Jesus. Dwarf. I don't really care what here, to be honest. Build more income over there. The reinforce... I'm not like too worried about reinforced walls over here. It's gonna give me... It's gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be more great swords. Arkern. Alright, so we did just Confederate last turn, so I'm just trying to consolidate everything here, so I apologize about it taking normal. Fort Obersteier. I mean, I could just make the Shrine of Sigmar here to help out with the Untainted. My Untainted is pretty big shitty sitch right now. We want to get Marius and GELT up north. Oh shit, well Stuart, thank you very much for joining either way, man. Molto bene, fratello. I serve Sigmar. I'd like to put 3 more great swords in this army, but what I'm gonna... I wanted to get rid of all of these fucking guys too. Yeah, so Lestat's whole army I'm gonna rebuild, but I'm keeping him there while we rebuild Turin's army real quick, and get Turin back up north. Northern and southern. So Venice and Milan on my dad's side, and then Calabria and Naples on my mom's side. But apparently there's some Abruzzi in there somewhere. Yeah, man, I made Turin. Turin's right there. I'm in his campaign. He's got to be in mine. Just fucking, that's the way the world goes, man.
Your orders? Ready.
Dude, I just took some G Fuel, so I'm good to go. I emailed G Fuel, and I was like, hey, what's the over-under on me becoming one of your sponsors, or you guys sponsoring me? So we'll see if they respond to a 50,000 YouTube channel when they've got, like, what, Dr. Disrespect, who's one of the biggest fucking streamers on Twitch. They're gonna be like, yeah, guy, we've never even heard of Total War. Do you think Kurz should redeem himself, or would have cheapened? I think it would have cheapened his story. I'm not gonna lie, outside the wind is really crazy, and last year around this time when the wind was crazy, almost the entire county went up in flames, and I was evacuated. So I'm not scared, but I'm a little freaked out. I'm playing it cool, but I'm absolutely terrified. We're topping is down here. That vampire corruption ain't helping us. And fuck. Need to get rid of this goddamn corruption. Who has spread cleanse fervent? So this guy is the master, and that's why I want Marius kind of stay here. But I agree with you there, Man of the Desert, and I also kind of like that. I think I gave Nick Fervent. Yeah, I gave Nick Fervent. Scavenge. Training. Full bro have.
Who calls?
Red Order in training, which is
Ever vigilant.
great swords and Demogryph Knights. Damn. To be totally honest, if I look at Nick's Returns army, yeah, he's got pistol core. I should like be swapping these two armies, to be totally honest, because all these Demogryph Knights and great swords are going to just be beasts in this dude's army. And which Primarch are you doing next? Scott Tierney, the next Primarch I'll be doing is the Great Khan, more than likely. Okay, so let's take a look here. Ooh, Fort Kavorka over here. Oof, fuck. I don't like it being that close to the Greenskins. I would like to take Karak Ungor, because I can inhabit the mountains. Fuck you, Empire. I think for the rest of the gaming community, Total War is too much of a thinking game and not enough of a high Twitch game, which is like, that's like the gaming industry right now, right? When you look at Dota, League, Overwatch, StarCraft, all those games are high Twitch games. Call of Duty is a high Twitch game, but Fortnite is kind of a twitchy game. I don't like it. You have to build so quickly, and I don't like that game because you catch someone out in the open. Cool, I'm gonna kill them. Oh great, they built a fucking fort around themselves in like 3.5 seconds.
Direct me.
Hell yeah, Diamond. Way to go, brother. Diego, actually, I was able to kill Manfred, or Vlad or Manfred, I can't remember, in like my first 10 turns. And I also got lucky because Ostermark pushed into the vampire counts here and here. So what my tactic was just a 2-pronged assault. from the south, north and south. Like I simultaneously destroyed both of these, then moved south and north into their lands. I got lucky though. They're at war with the dwarfs, and the dwarfs destroyed Castle Drakenhof, so I just took it. A high Twitch game would be something like Call of Duty, where it doesn't rely on your ability to know the game. It relies on your reflexes moreover than your knowledge of the game. But, I mean, knowledge of the game absolutely helps out. Like, but if you're a StarCraft player, you can't be in Diamond if you don't have the actions per minute to quickly build stuff. Even if you know exactly what to build and when to build it, you just can't. Because the Diamond player has got such a faster build pace and actions per minute that he just outpaces you. It's what we would call micro in Total War. Drops in 10 days, Harap. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on not building anything else this turn. I mean, we're gonna get a nice 5,000 gold infusion next turn. I want to see how things shake out. Some stuff is gonna move around the board, and we're gonna get a better idea of what's going on here. I think we built up the next thing of Fort Sol here. Karakern can wait a little bit. Yeah, let's see what happens next turn. Let's eat through a fucking 5-hour turn timer. Crack cocaine! Tetra 1. I am using a 1080. I do want a 2080, but I'm going to wait till the 3000 series. Stuart Morris, what was the first army I played? You said, Stuart Morris's comment is, I remember you said your first army was Bretonnia in tabletop. How old were you when you got into Warhammer? I was about 8. My granddad had an orc army. Haha. I think I was 10. My first I picked up the Lizardmen in Bretonnia. Yeah, absolutely. I picked up the Lizardmen in Bretonnia 4th, 5th edition starter box. I remember playing it in the back of a local game store. They had a LAN in the back of that local game store. There was LAN tables across the entire back, but in the center was 4 or 5 Warhammer, just tabletop tables. Meant for like games like Warhammer. So the guy that ran the store ran me through a game just like you would get at a Games Workshop, and I was like, "This is fucking awesome." I used like the old lance formation, which is the same lance formation we get in Total War Warhammer, but in 6th, 7th, and 8th editions of Bretonnia. Well, 6th and 7th editions of Bretonnia, the lance formation changed from a chevron like this, a triangle, to a box like that. So rather than having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 models, you'd use 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, and the front 3, and then all the sides would attack. I don't know why they did that. It was stupid. It just looks so dumb on the tabletop. I didn't like it. I don't want it. Alright, so let's get that gold mine up for sure. And let's build some public order balancing things over here. Oh, we gotta wait a little. Fuck. Ass. Of course we gotta wait. We'll just build a weaving house. Make this thing like a cash crop zone. Alright, so what I do want to do, we got a nice +2 to, what's it called? Faction wide now. And I want to just make a character that is strictly meant to... That can make so many fucking wizards. Steingart. Why? Where can I make warrior priest? Well, that's something I'm gonna have to make. Oh, let me. Do you consistently go to War Games Club? I don't. Turin does more often than I do. The closest one to me is not that far, but they don't play as much Warhammer 40,000. Turin goes to one that has like a really nice 40k league, and he plays very often. He gets very mad that well, not really mad. He's joking around. really wants me to play with him. But like between this, the gym, like Olympic weightlifting, and trying to be social, I haven't had a lot of time to play, unfortunately. By myself an i7 and a motherboard. Oh, you sexy son of a bitch, Ryan Borgia. Nice, you're a regular strategist. Dare it, I say a natural Spartacus. Something of a natural. Opinions on the Phoenix Rising 740K. I really dig Drazar's new look, personally. Oh, dude. I'm so stoked that Drazar got an updated model. His art is so cool, but his model was so pathetic. That's the same model that my friend had on his Dark Eldar army when I had a Space Wolf army when I first started 40K. That's how old that fucking model was. So I'm stoked that got changed. The box itself is kind of dumb. I didn't think the Incubi needed changing. They're probably one of my favorite Dark Eldar models, but I'm all for it either way because they're so goddamn cool. I think the box though is a little underwhelming because if like I wanted to get started in the game, nothing in that box is troop choices. So it's like, BAD said, up on the subscriber count milestone. Your recent Curs and Imperial Guard regiments are really well done with excellent quality. Thanks for all of your hard work on great content. Well, thank you very much for watching, man. I really appreciate it, brother. I agree with you on that, Sultanov, with your comment about real-time strategies and RTS being popular on Twitch. Yeah, I think that, and this is something that I've talked about with Alex the Rambler and damn, it's another Paradox YouTuber. I just can't think of his name right now. He's so cool too. God, someone help me. Someone help me with his name. He's blonde. He does Paradox games. That's what his YouTube channel is focused on. He's fucking hilarious. God damn it. I'll look at it in a second. But I was talking to them at one of the events for Total War, and they were saying like to Turn and I, like, one of you guys should do a video like we do, where we play like a 5-6 hour campaign of any Paradox game, Hearts of Iron 4. And we truncate it down to a 15-20 minute video that we do commentary on. He was like, I think that that's a niche that Total War hasn't hit, and it's why Paradox games are so popular on YouTube. Oh, that's like a pretty good idea. Total War streams are great for streaming. Times you can actually communicate with the stream host. Yeah, you have plenty of time to talk. Advice be to someone who wants to get into 40K but knows no one that plays it. Dalton, where do you live? Because I'm sure there's a Games Workshop by you. What do you think the next Lord pack would be? Given it's not FLC and won't be a cross game. I still think Skaven, but I think it'll be Skaven. It'll either be Skaven and Dark Elves or High Elves and Dark Elves. Lizardmen have gotten so much love the past 2 DLCs. I think that it's time to bring the Elves back into it. Tomb Kings are like 100% complete. The only thing they're missing is like Prince Apophis and Apophis, whatever the hell, and then one other guy. But for the most part, the Tomb Kings are 100% complete. I just think that Dark Elves are missing Malice, High Elves are missing Eltharion, Skaven are missing Throth the Unclean, Snickich, Weak, whatever the fuck his name is. And they also are missing units, but all 3 of those armies are missing units. Guy, what's up, Mole Spaghetti? How are you, dude? They would add more settlements in the campaign. I think they absolutely will. I think over time, too, they'll fluctuate the map as they've been doing. Your question is, yeah, Rohirrim, ask away, dude. Because the Incubi before this were Finecast, which... Oh, good point, Hollow. Yes, the Incubi were indeed Finecast. Lord Ignis, in honor of 50.1k, just finished getting the colors for my new army, my Blood Angels. For new army, my Blood Angels. Which successor chapter are you gonna do? Or are you just gonna do straight Blood Angels? Honor. Brian Neighbor said, congrats on 50k. Thanks for the great content. Your lore and Primarch videos are great background for work. I really enjoy everything you do. Well, thank you very much, man. I really enjoy you watching and letting me know how much you enjoy everything I do. I always appreciate it. Okay, sorry. Let's get back on this. Okay. So, moving up here, we're at Prague. Fucking shitlords over here just scampering about. Spreading their just Skaven-y filth. This guy especially, I need to get rid of him. Thrive in the Black Chasm? Ew. Alright, it failed. Not a big deal. Got him a level, though. Got Hold the Line, got Sigmar's Ward. I have a nice.
The Empire.
We'll give him wound. He's a nice agent to have running around the field. I totally agree, guys. We do need that Wood Elf rework. That needs a little love. Okay, so let's build Turn's army here.
This will bolster the nation.
Wait. So, what do you do? Elusive? Come on. I really wish that we had just a full reset button. I don't know why. If we can mod it into the game, why isn't that a standard thing added? That is a mod, right? I'm not fucking hallucinating that. That's an actual mod. But we're gonna do Cleanse Corruption on this guy. Although Assassinate would be not a bad idea. Let me see all of my bros. Okay. For you, we have James von Sighoffen. Guys, for anyone who donates, if you want to name a character, I have so many characters to name. Let me know. Other than that, anyone else who wants to name anything else, just let me know.
Let us forge our faith.
Lupio Dogbringer, you're my nothing. You got fucking nothing, guy. Dude, I did watch Joker Stuart Morris, and I loved it. How did I make this guy? Oh, I think I got him as part of a quest. Because I'm sitting here looking for this building. And I'm actually going to build this here because I apparently don't have any Shrines of Sigmar anywhere.
I will marshal the men.
You, let's go with you. We'll have you actually cleanse corruption. I was going to go with assassinate, but let's add into this 3 more of these. 3 great swords. I think we can get rid of these guys. They're a nice backline kind of defense, but 3. Right. Tattersouls, Zintlers. Ooh. We gotta get the Knights of More. We gotta get the Knights of More going.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
What does the Emperor bid?
Do we give Turn the Knights of More?
To the provinces.
I also want to spruce up Marius's army. It's kind of bankety here. But he's here more or less to just kind of bring up our public order over here. Gelty Poo got another level. Got Quicksilver. Oh, Arcane Conduit. Get Arcane Conduit, and then we'll jump down into blue and move towards Headhunter. But mainly get Quartermaster. We're going to want to upkeep production pretty fast here. 15% upkeep production on this is going to be pretty nice. 400, 600, or a little over 600. Oh, violent ass win. Let me take a look at something. So all these power outages, if you've looked at the news, like Southern or California has been like crippled with power outages right now, and it's because the power company was like, listen, there was a really bad set of wildfires that happened all last year, so we're shutting the power down over in these locations because of expected windstorms. So it's fucking crazy outside right now. Thanks, Joe. You're a beautiful man, dude. Hey, shit.
By the comet.
Guys, for Turin's army, do we swap out these 2 people? Do we add in We can give him the Knights of More. We can give him... Ooh, Sutzen's Mortar. We can swap out this mortar with Sutzen's Mortar if we so wish. I think at this point, the mortar starts to become a little less significant. Although, I mean, Hellstorm Rocket Battery is going to be quite fun against... what's it called? Skaven. Because we have to go crush Hell Pit. Hatter Souls would be not too bad against Skaven. We have the Zintler's Right Guard we can take into. Yeah, Dalton, what army, though, do you want to play for 40k? I was just going to say, if you're worried about not having people to play with, you can go to that store for sure and find people to play with. But what do you want in a 40k army? Do you want to be very shooty? Do you want to be very melee-oriented? Do you want to be all over the board? What are you looking for? Reese, you didn't miss much, man. We've only gotten one turn into this stream. It's mainly been just like kind of talking through with people and seeing what's up. Get a whole shit ton of bonuses for damage for artillery unit. Yeah, I think we should start swapping out. But we can actually do this. Let's get the Sutzen's Mortar over here. I mean, I really want to use it, and that other one was only rank 2, so fuck it. Crimson Fists are fucking sick. They have one of my favorite color schemes, like that like deep navy blue and their Crimson Fists is not that easy, but easy enough that it also pops and looks awesome. I think like a flat Blood Angel is a very boring looking model. That's why I like the successor chapters. Honestly, you couldn't go wrong with Crimson Fists. I think they're really sick. Lamenters are really cool. If you go Blood Angels, I would go a successor chapter just because painting all red like that can just kind of get on your nerves.
Praise Sigma. Let us begin.
Really want to get rid of these. These guys are named. They're so high. Their unit rank. I mean, it's just that Empire Knights themselves are kind of like lackluster. Flesh Terrors, I actually really dig Flesh Terrors schemes. Let's do this. Good. Getting that fucking computer desk, brother. Red Scorpions are cool too. The way they're Red Scorpions have a really cool like librarian, chaplain, librarian. I can't remember. That is like very melee oriented and the such. Okay, so guys, here's Turn's army. We're swapping in 3 greatswords, so he's gonna have 5 total greatswords. Here's the question I'm gonna ask Reese. I know you love answering these types of questions. He's already got 4 handgunners and then 3 artillery pieces and grenade launchers. Should we swap these 2 out with just some swordsmen, just some spearmen, or should we swap them out and I can put in the Knights of More, I can put in the Zintler's Reichsguard, stuff like that. That's Turin's army. For Marius's army, I think we have to remove all these swordsmen and just put in great swords. And then on top of it, maybe change up how his range portion goes. He's got pistol core, which increases damage for handgunners. So that is probably going to have to happen too. Like, I think the huntsmen are cool, but we're not going to be dealing with a ton of anti-large, I think. And I think too, swapping out these mortars with great cannons is going to be pretty huge too. Is where we have those over here.
I've only begun.
Make the great cannon. I have to fucking buy some bolts. Who did that? What did that? Bez Walker, send a super chat. What was it? Congrats on reaching 50k. Keep it up just for the hot next 50k. I appreciate the content you make. Well, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you, dude. Dropping that $10 donation on my face. You think all red gets on your nerves? Try Raven Guard, all black stuff. Well, you know what though? I will say the nice thing about painting black is you don't have to use a shade. You paint black, You put Dark Reaper on it. You use Thunderhawk Blue and then or Fenrisian Blue, then Thunderhawk Blue for the edge highlight, and maybe white if you're gonna go that crazy. You don't have to shade. With red, I have to paint it red. Well, I have to spray paint it red. Then I have to paint it with a watered down red. Then I have to take the shade, which I can't just cover the model in. I have to like focus every single nook and cranny. Then if I get it anywhere, I have to cover it back up with red. Then I can switch over to orange to get my my initial highlight. Then I get fucking Fire Rider or Dragon Bright Orange, whatever the next step is, and then or Evil Sun Scarlet. And then I can edge highlight with that, and then I can use Uriel Yellow on very tips and edges. So it's like there's a whole portion of the painting process that is completely cut out when you're painting just black. And honestly, it's quite strong. Hi, Pup. Hi, Bailey. I agree with you, Rohirrim. I don't know. I think edge highlighting is one of the easiest things to do, and I find edge highlighting very fun and soothing because you're just kind of like dragging the edge of the paintbrush. Like if this is the paintbrush, this is the model. I'm just dragging the edge up the edges, It's just a very quick process, and it's like a very instantaneous one. Versus shading, you're like, this model looks like shit right now. I need the next step to look good.
I will marshal the men.
Do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna add in just 2 spearmen. Depends on what you're doing, Volvox. If you're painting all black, gray sometimes is a better highlight because it works well with it. If you're using black with different colors, so Black Templars, I would probably highlight with gray. If I was doing Raven Guard, Black Templars I would probably highlight with... No, gray. I was right, gray. If I was doing Raven Guard, I'd probably use the bluish one. Maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember anymore. Death Company, I use blue. Dark Reaper, Thunderhawk blue, and Fenrisian blue. I think it's all black. All black is when you use the gray. Okay, so let's get Marius. So here's what I want to do.
By the comet.
Bryce, I didn't realize I was still this much attrition.
What does the
Fuck.
Emperor bid? To the provinces.
Do not waste my potential.
You're back in the castle. I didn't realize this. I have messed up. I want the Knights of More. But do I want them in this army is a real question. I'm going to put the Zintler's Right Guard in here for sure. Got 2 knights. He's got 2 Demogryph Knights over here. He doesn't need them. Brian Dixon, dude. Welcome aboard, brother. I'm going to give him Eldred's Guard. Nick is a...
Empire. Right.
Yeah, good.
Yes, my lord.
Doesn't this give him... I thought that this also... Okay, this is it. Upkeep for crossbowmen and spear unit. Oh, fuck my apple. This.
Agreed.
Income from timber enables flaming attacks. All provinces for industry. Upkeep for material supply. That doesn't matter.
What?
Production permit. Ask it again, Rohirrim. I'm sorry, dude. I saw it and then I answered another one and then I looked away and I haven't been able to answer it.
As you say, sir.
Arndt. My theater professor's name is Arndt. Michael Arndt.
Here to serve.
I don't think there's anything here I want to add to this. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm looking at chat so much today that it's been kind of slowing down my gameplay here, so I apologize. If I had to choose 4 Warhammer named lords to join the Fellowship on the quest in Lord of the Rings, who would you pick? If Gotrek and Felix are 2 choices, pick 2 more. I'm not going to include them. I'm going to choose Belgar, I'm going to choose Tyrion, I'm going to choose Teclis, and then I'm going to choose... I just think it'd be cool to have, like, Abhor-Ash in there. I just think that'd be sick. I think it'd be cool. That'd be my choices.
The nation calls.
Flesh Terrors are pretty cool. I do like their Amit is very strong. His thingy is very strong. You guys think we should get rid of these crossbowmen and just put in more handgunners? I'm kind of on that kick. Don't I get... I thought I got a reduction for handgunner upkeeper. Yeah, missile damage for handgunners themselves. So yeah, we'll swap that out. I should probably go into Pistol Core too. Because that would do what? 12%. It'll be 24% additional damage. Yeah. Ooh, GELT. GELT over fucking... We're gonna get the Templehof Luminarch in his thing too, because he'll do this. 20% damage for Luminarch and Steam Tank units. So we'll swap that out with this mortar, the Witch's Cauldron, unfortunately.
It is time.
In fact, actually, what do you have?
Who calls?
Yeah, so Marius' army we're going to rebuild too. Like, we're going to swap out these swordsman units. Probably these huntsmen too. The Empire Knights, I think we should probably just get rid of them.
Awaiting orders.
This army we'll skim down on as well, so... Let's get Nick's army taken care of. We'll swap these guys individually in and out of their respective locations. Get our campaign moving north. We should be confederating with Ostermark soon. That should come up as an option. If we take a look here, I do want to... I mean, I don't want this to go into the negatives, but at this point, we're so close to finishing this campaign that Ostermark we're obviously just going to say yes to.
Yes.
But if Franz came up right after it, I would just say yes to them as well. And we'll hopefully, I mean, Midland and Ostland and Visenland are issues. Visenland we're just going to have to destroy. I mean, there's no way that's coming back. So, that'll be annoying, but not that big of a deal. Okay, good to go. Adolphus, you ain't moving, bro. The best province. Hellebeckland. So we can actually do B. Do what? You increase it by how much? Boost income report. Nah. Better to spread around the income boosts. Ested province. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this turn, and I really gotta pee. Ooh. Oh yeah. I want this. Now we have so many more iron and gold mines. It's gonna be huge. All right. Gonna use the restroom real quick. Gonna end this turn, and I'll come back and answer some questions. Be right back.
Friendship is more valuable than gold, or so they tell me. All right. Uh-oh. Wow. Their strength rank 1, and look how much higher. Like, I'm 5, and they're 1. Look how much the balance of power is still skewed in their favor. Holy shit. Alright. A wild Misha has appeared. Indeed. Hey, Misha. Where's Baldy? I'm right here. I'm... Negotiation this toggle. You can, like, when you end the turn. That's actually pretty cool. I like that, Andrew O'Hara. That'd be pretty cool. Absolute mad lad. How we actually got a trade agreement with Border Princes. Yes. I guess it's a good point, Frankie Frank. I probably should have. I just have, like... My inclination is always to deny... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My inclination is always to deny, This will... I mean, we could declare war, but I don't really want to pull myself in that direction just yet. So let's rally political support. My inclination is always just to automatically deny.
The nation calls.
The Empire.
Get the fuck away from me. Military alliances? I didn't know that, Freaky Frank. That's fucking good to know.
To die in battle.
The bald legend. What's up, Lord Phoenix? How you doing, man? Got up in time. Oh, yeah, that's right. Australia. Fuck. The turn is turn 93, David Ring. But on that note, let's do that. So attitude, dwarfs.
Hey. Greetings, Sigma's chosen. All right.
It will pull me into a lot of wars, but I don't give a shit. Have some fun. That we can see. We can see so much shit now. Good God. Make sure all that shit's off. Good.
Praise Sigma.
Marius, I'm gonna have you come. Needling's actually got a pretty good garrison here. They don't have. Oh, they do have walls. Good. They've got a lot of minotaurs though. So GELT is now replenishing. We have reduced the corruption below 50%. Yeah, there's nothing that I'm already not at war with, you know. I already have honest steel. Level 11. We'll go with fervent because we're going to do a lot of chaos corruption soon. Crazy Grandpa Grombrindal.
So, come then. Only Sigma's will.
Damn right you do.
Of course. The Empire. Friends of the Empire. I don't agree.
Just stop it, Franzia. No one's gonna slap your bag because you're just denying me my trade agreements.
Surely an agreement will be reached. But are we not all sons of Sigma?
I hate you, man. I should have just taken you out when I had the.
Agreed.
But I'll take your money.
The Empire.
Why talk to you?
No.
Figured I'd ask. No, don't touch me. 17th or 20th, I can't remember. Phoenix, they've arrived in a small army, but we have dealt with them, I think. God, I hate this guy.
How should we proceed?
37. 37%. 42%. Doesn't it show me what's causing that? Characters and osmosis. Okay.
Now?
Red corruption character. Okay. Failed.
It is time.
Okay, good. I was like, this gives me military access, right? Good.
Now then,
Ooh,
man.
Lieutenant kid.
Greetings, Sigma.
Join my war against them.
Never.
I don't really want to deal with Skaven down south.
True king. What brings you before the heir of Lund?
Carrick Hearn dwarfs are still in fucking game? Or Zorn? Norn.
Yes. Times grow dark, and here come the Umgi to lay their troubles at my feet.
I don't really like, they don't like a lot of shit. Look at our short campaign conditions here. We still need Reichland or Ostermark. Fuck Hawk. Gonna get into a gruesome war with them. Midland, Nordland. But yeah, we do need a lot of stuff, and our big war with Bretonnia is probably gonna really suck. Unless we can solidify an alliance with Bretonnia. Reclaim Ravania either by direct ownership or through vassal and military alliance. We will soon destroy the following factions, the Greenskins. I'm not going to pursue the Greenskins, to be totally honest. It's not worth it for me to chase him all the way down here. Dude, I would want some Dawi Thunder Barges so bad. Yeah, exactly, Reese. Okay, so our big army with Turin is solidified. Let's get him back to the north. Okay. That's not cool. I wish I wasn't in March stance right now, but it is what it is. Gustav actually has a shit army now that I look at it. Where did I go all the way? Was there something in specific I wanted from this location that I couldn't have gotten over there? Where can he go? So he can go all the way to Prague, so I can't leave Stott from this army. Do that just to make a Shrine of Sigmar over here too. All right.
Now.
We're gonna take Marius and we're gonna move Marius towards these bros. Put him in March, try and get him in there as fast as we. I'm gonna go. Put you back into. We'll put you into Eshin here. Get some replenishment. We'll rebuild Marius' army. Once we can, we'll move Lestat down and in. We can do the Staff of Volan's quest though pretty easily now, I'd think. With our kind of like beefed up army here. Once this all gets replenished, we'll do that. About an hour in too, though. They'll probably be able to do that before the stream, man. Only has these three dudes to really threaten the rest of this. Warlock Engineers. I fucking hate Warlock Engineers. The AI is so good at spamming them.
Yes, my lord.
Or their lightning ability. Yeah, but we'll be good. Hellstorm Rocket Battery will beat the shit out of that army pretty hard. Aldofus, you're fine.
Going forth.
You're there.
Traveling on.
Do it. Lupio, you're good there.
The Empire. Step to it. On march.
Ready to serve.
All right. Yeah, we know it's not going to be a cross-game DLC, and we know Banquil is not coming as the FLC. Well, no, Skaven is coming as the FLC. That's the more important one. So it'll be a Warhammer 2 race, and that's High Elves, Dark Elves, or Skaven, between the three of them. Lizardmen and Lizardmen just got 2. So I don't think it's going to be them. Ooh. You beat the shit out of those dwarfs. Uh-oh. Did just use my, So I wonder how that works. So I lost my trade agreement with Clan Angren. Obviously, that's going to affect my income. But, ooh, hoo, hoo. I'll leave this to you guys. Do we sow for peace, or do we push the aggression onto Hell Pit? What do we do? Got a lot of votes for war here. Oh, man. Let's do it then. They'll probably now come back and attack me right here. Underway interception. Griffin banner, leadership there. Fire damage? I mean, should I just auto-resolve this, or do you guys want me to fight it? I mean, we're going to auto-resolve it because it's an underway fight, and it should, no matter what, we kill all of them. That's a good point, Rohirrim. Maybe we'll just fight it just so you guys, just so we can see some fun conflicts. And we haven't seen any of these units. We haven't seen the Demogryph Knight. Like the Solon colors. So let's have some fun. But you know what? Turin deserves to have a fight. Bailey is passed the fuck out. Cleared. Oh, cute. Oh man, this is a dark map, like... Dogs of War confirmed. Spooky scary. What we could do here is...
Outriders! Mortar! Hellstorm rocket battery! Great cannon! Mortar! Ready for war!
We are kind of corner camping, but if I position myself in the back here, I'll put myself below a hill. So this big hill in the center kind of prevents me from being able to shoot into their lines when the map starts. So you know what, Frankie Frank? It's a funny thing you say. They seem very light. This is not so light. Oh, so dark nowadays. I gotcha. Okay.
Our weapons are yours. Great swords.
Well, the annoying thing about this too is my handgunners all have to be right here. So if they're there, they won't shoot up here or vice versa. Get these guys out on the flanks. Actually, I'm going to have these guys here. In case we get any summonings in the back line. Good, Krev, how are you, brother?
Actually get guys all together.
What do you bid?
Control 3.
Handgunners!
2. Whichever can stay with the army.
Demigriff Knights!
4 over there. You guys can jump around here and start doing some grenade damage, I suppose.
Ready
5.
to serve!
How do these guys look with Solan colors? Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty damn cool. Now, where the fuck is Whiskey Jack? Thank you very much, Border Collie. Good to see you, brother. It has been a time. Be about discovering some peeps up here.
Take the ground!
They do have a warp lightning cannon. Misha's here.
Quick march! Engage! No lingering! Now! Kill or be killed!
Oh.
Position! At speed!
That thing moved.
Moving now! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take aim!
Those grenade launchers just popping off. Doing shit tons of damage.
Hammer!
We'll start to get some good firing coming over here. Trying to pull them back into that. You guys do AP? I never remember. Nope. Do a shit ton of damage right now, though.
Outriders! To battle! Take the ground! No lingering! Quick march!
Now, mainly I'm just trying to bait these guys back. Sometimes the AI won't move towards you if they can't see you. Even though they know you're down there. So, fuck them.
For Heldenhammer!
That's why these guys are kind of over here in plain sight.
The ground quakes!
These guys are gonna get deleted. Ah, that's right. Not if I'm shooting into fucking forest, though. Fireworks everywhere.
No lingering!
You know, I think I can turn this on. We're gonna find out right now. Alright, so we're at like around 80. This actually is like sometimes like a 10 or 15 FPS drop alone. Kind of annoying.
Moving now!
Get my arm back here.
By God, Miraz!
Oh, move it, leg it, Jesus.
Formation march!
Alright, starting to get some hell pouring onto stuff. A warp lightning cannon is what I did want to shoot earlier, but it's alright. Hellstorm rocket battery. Right into these storm. Look at that. That was one salvo.
Outriders! Quickly! Take the ground! What do you
Mortars unleashing hell too. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. You can include Primaris Marines. You can include Primaris Marines into anything. You can milk anything with nipples, Greg. Look at all of that artillery. It's beautiful.
For the Emperor! At speed! Moving now!
We're going to start getting some Warlock play, I'm sure. That's going to be quite annoying.
We obey!
What I'm going to do is blitz through these guys.
Shall you protect us?
Push, 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 push.
Formation! March! We are Sigma's heirs!
Those guys just got Last Samurai so hard. Alright, we have an assassin in here. So we're going to take you... Oh, accusation doesn't work anymore like that. Going to go right there. We're going to go here. I want you guys to go over to here. Bree! Back this Gracier of Plague. We do have Stormvermin to deal with over there. Clan. You know what I unfortunately didn't do is stagger these guys, so if they do any, like, you know, abominations from below, whatever the fuck they're called, it's gonna be pretty annoying. Oh, no. You don't need to do that. Stormvermin with halberds, please. Order onto Stormvermin with halberds. We've already broken them. They're pretty much gone. You, though. Fire there. For the most part, the rest of these guys are just going to get just fucking destroyed as soon as they hit the battle line. Warlock Engineer. Oh, there's that war planning I knew would come eventually.
Send this out! To battle! At speed! Quick march! To battle! Yes, General! No lingering! We serve the Emperor!
Oh, look at this guy just lancing his way into this back line.
Ready for war! War! We are Sigma's heirs! Get them! Quick march! Hellstorm!
Oof. That hurt.
Demigriff Knights! Victory will be ours!
Look at that guy.
Outriders! Go! Sir, in the name of the twin-tailed comet! Everyone, please! Yes, sir! Quick march! For the Warhammer! Handgunners! Yes, General! Crew to cannons! Demigriff Knights! Spearmen! Demigriff Knights! Attack! Charge! Great swords! Get them! Demigriff Knights! Taking position!
And we don't even need to follow him up because it's an underground battle. Oh. Whew. The Man in the Desert. I'm happy to do it. If you ever watched me play this game when it first came out, I can't help but like stay focused on like the like even like in a multiplayer match. I love watching this game unfold, so I spend a lot of time just like zoomed in. I just choked so hard. Holy shit. It came out my nose. Woo! Oh. Holy shit. I haven't, Lars.
Friendship is more valuable than gold.
But I have watched the ones that Book of Troyer makes. And they're great. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, where's this fucker going? Oh. Yeah, I'll do that, sure. Move the omens. Dragon's Bane gem. That, kill this, kill that, kill this.
Champion of the faith.
I will marshal the men.
Get that training up.
What? It is for the best.
I think spending all the time and resources now on these defensive buildings is going to really help me when Archaon comes back. Oh!
Praise Sigma.
Oh, I need 50% to do that. Shit balls, fuck ass. Whew.
Ever vigilant. I will go.
Anything I want to... I do want to get rid of these Outriders. I just am not great with them. Pistoliers we can drop. Huntsman. Hellstorm. The Hellblaster volley gun's gonna be good here. A lot of artillery in this army. All right. Any recommendations on this army? What I'm thinking right now, we already have 3 slots. We can put 3 more greatswords in here, but probably get rid of these 3 Outriders. Add another Knight of the Burning Legion, or Blazing Sun. What is that? Blazing Sun just for some fun in the sun. And I could swap these Huntsmen both with Handgunners because we're going to be dealing with Chaos a lot here. And then maybe swap in... If we free up 3 of these, we'll have a total of 6 spots. Make these 2 Handgunners. Make one of these a Knight of the Blazing Sun, and these other 2, put just 2 Spearmen. Kind of just clone out Turin's army. You guys like that? Any other recommendations? I'm open to anything. I want you guys to have fun and kind of like feel like you're building this campaign with me. How much cav? You saying 2, 3, 4 units of cav, Reese? What's your thought? Rice. Whew. These are just Demogryph Knights. Not Demogryph Knights with halberds. That's the Pistol Corps, isn't he? Oh, the Great Sword Griff Knights. Switch to that. We'll get him this stance. We're going to bring him over here. Normal stance.
Protector of the weak.
God. Whew. What, Bailey? Looking at me like I did something. Like I did something. I like the Hellblasters. I like the Hellstorm. I shouldn't, but I really just like... I like having fun with them. I'll keep an Outrider. I'll probably keep this rank 7 one. And I'll delete all these 3. Do this right. Save us some time. Pop in. That way we're just kind of moving over here and we'll have a little bit of the army built up again. This is all good. This is getting rebuilt. We'll push this north once it's good to go.
To the provinces. This will bolster the nation. The Empire is war.
Smash that upon the rocks. We're gonna do this just to get some extra money. We'll fuck off the casualty replenishment rate right now. Ooh, glittering scales. Bad. So we're at 40 frames a second right now. Because of this. Now if I do this, option, graphic. I still haven't built the new PC. I have all the shit in the fucking boxes. I'm just waiting to do it.
Yes.
Really didn't do much. Weird. It usually helps out a whole ton to get rid of those portholes.
Yes.
Gotta get him down to Wildorf.
Moving off.
I think at this point, for Oberstryer, we could probably delete this guardhouse. But maybe it's just good to have protection towards our interior. Pump that up, though. As the
Onwards.
Prague
My Sigma's right. Now.
punishment.
Sir.
Arr. Is a failure. Whiskey Jack dropping the huge $55 donation. What did you say, though? Oh, it was on Streamlabs. Thank you very much, man. Whiskey Jack has been a Patreon member, a channel member, and a donator since, like, the first... Not even just the first year, like the first couple months. So, thank you very, 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 very much, man. You've been in there since the very beginning, and I really appreciate it, dude. Here, have 5,000 pennies in honor of 50,000 subs. Cheeky bastard. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you very, very much, man. Been a fun ride. Been a fun ride, but Whiskey Jack's out. He's gonna off himself. Doing seeing chaos gunned down by mass guns and artillery. This dream needs Bailey's holy vote. Passed out, man. Doesn't know what the fuck's going on anymore. At the Warhammer 40k setting, let me actually finish this turn and I'll read that one sec, Matt Ross. We're all good to go. Hero hasn't moved, that's fine.
Dryrain whispers.
We want you on a Griffin. I don't fuck off a Pegasus. Got Fervent on him. Might as well for Lords. Since this guy is pretty much a duelist, I'm going to give him Scarred Veteran. Oh, 130 armor is pretty nice. Scarred Veteran. Back up. I'm going to give you a lot of great sword. We'll put into a little on his steel, I think. you can. You're pretty much ready to be swapped out. I mean, fire is not going to do a ton of damage over here to a to what's it called? Terrifying Might of Chaos. So he's good for now, but I think we're ready for a new caster. We can get some pretty ridiculous casters. So, what caster should we get in this army? I know that we wanted to do... Oh, these fucking notes all over the place. An Amethyst wizard named Valdemar, speaker of rats, and Dorian Gray for a Gray wizard. So, I think, yeah, I'm kind of on getting that Grey Wizard going. The army's purpose is just to fight stuff. It was to kill the vampires, and now the vampires are all dead. We're going to deal with Hell Pit, and we won't have any Skaven, but we're going to be dealing with both Chaos and Norska. Heavy Chaos, light Norska. So I think that getting Gavin Flensburger and changing him to Dorian Gray. And maybe even an Amethyst. Okay, so let's go ahead and...
Let us forge our fate.
Rupio, you need to, like, pump it up. So, yeah, I'm down with that, Reese. So let's go. We'll go with the Grey Wizard next turn. All right. So Matt Ross, if the Warhammer 40k setting transformed into a high school, who's the nerd picked last for dodgeball? Perturabo. Perturabo is a game of aggression, not turtling in the back. At least Dorn has got fanciful flares of aggression every so often. Dog in the world. Not my dog. Take you off to Never Land with me, doggy. It could be Magnus, but Magnus could just throw 5 dodgeballs with his mind. Think of that, Rohirrim. You still haven't gotten the life slan? Truth, you have to do the right. First you have to build the building, the Star Chamber building. Then you have to make the right, use the right that allows you to then recruit slan. What do you want? Sure. We didn't even fight a fucking single battle, man. Yo, come on, Crisps. What the fuck, dude? Oh, I can't stick around. Ooh, let's stop this war. Let's stop this war. It'll give me more authority, which is going to help out on the coming, what's it called? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Confederation. There we go. Stop that war. Stop that war. I mean, I actually, it wouldn't have been a terrible idea to go to war with Ostland and then just take it, but we're preparing for an inevitable chaos invasion. Might as well, like, have a spicy army. When you can use him in quick battle, you should be able to right now, Truth. Do you have the DLC? If you don't have the DLC, I don't know if you can. I think that the life slan is added with the Hunter and the Beast DLC. I'm not 100% sure.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, let's get you. Train them boys. Alright. On hell. Send you to hell. Time for Kappelberg. Right there. Next turn we can recruit. Noble Sons Abroad. Eagle Pistoliers. Oh, we didn't put the Knights of More in anyone's army yet. Just a dumb idiot. Alright, the Night Lords, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to do it. I hate to do it. They've served us so faithfully. But I want those fucking Knights more. Knights of More. You're leaving, Borgia? You should have it, Truth. Verify your game files. You can check, what's it called? Actually, I'm going to check out research. You can check to see if it's a Total War access thing, but I don't think it is. Brewski, how are you, my man? And thank you very much, my brother. I saw your comment, by the way, and I do agree with everything you were talking about. But sometimes when I do those specific lore videos, I try to like keep them somewhat not as much nuance, because I'm afraid that if someone's just getting into the game, they're gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So, or the lore. So I try to like kind of reduce some of the things there, so it's a little bit easier to break into. Ooh, we're gonna do that for sure. Reduce that upkeep on the on our pretty substantial cab. Then we're gonna go into Blinkers is not a bad one. I thought they were called Blinders, but maybe they're called Blinkers. I don't know. I mean, people in England making this game are going to know more than me living in California making this game. Yeah, absolutely, Reese. I think that we're going to do Warhorse Barding to reduce the upkeep and reduction in the cost. It was not going to help me for the army we're building now, but at least the upkeep will be better. And then we're going to do Inner Circle. They're called Blinkers? Okay, I thought they were called Blinders. And I think that's just a bastardization as it's made its way across the pond. Let's do this, Grey Wizard. Alright, do we want to... I don't think we need a Monster Hunter. This guy's not a fucking fighter. Well, that's a cool looking portrait. Fleet-footed? Sure. Gavin Flensburger it is. Correct, guys? I mean, we want Gavin over Otter. We're renaming him to Dorian Gray. That was a name that was already donated and requested for. But guys, Whiskey Jack, Fez, Borgia, if you guys want to rename any of the characters, let me know. You can do that. Very good point, Grisky. Very good point. Do the electric counts get unique skins? Not skins, but skills. Yeah, Gavin for sure. Monster Hunter would be great. I think Monster Hunter would be better on a lore of beasts, because they can get a griffin. All right, Dorian Gray. Oops. All right, so let's do Winds of Magic Reserve for you. Sparkle Burner. Fire resistant. Tabletop action is rolling. It's slow, but rolling. New melt costs, smoke and mirrors. Got 3. This. I like melt costs a lot. And it's going to help me out a lot with the armor. We're going to pump this up, I think. Use it a lot. Actually, we're going to do this. I want that pendulum to be nice and strong, but the withering is going to be really good. These two, at least we're boosting some income. Suppose.
Grey Guardian. The Empire.
By the Comet, champion of the faith.
I heard you, Lord Phoenix. I saw what you said. I'm going to do it in your honor anyway.
Protector of the weak.
Look at all these fucking skittering little agents everywhere. He's there for you, Winter Swede. Have a good one, man. Thanks for joining in, man. I think I'm going to push turn towards Hell Pit. Hell Pit is a disgustingly reinforced city that we're going to need a second army for, just in case we don't lose a lot of casualties. I agree. He's not an assassin at all, is he? No. But isn't other guy in?
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
2 witch hunters. It would appear I was wrong. Oh, there he is. Rystavius.
Mission calls.
Thug. No, he does not have assassinate at all. Neither of them have assassinate, so fuck my ass.
True servant of Sigmar. Ready.
Oh shit! That's a Doom Engineer. Oof. Well, here's what we're gonna do regardless. We're gonna move him out of this city.
Yes, my lord.
Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get this follower in time. Where is Thug, though? I want Thug on this guy. This guy's gonna be more involved in fascinating shit anyway. Every time. Yes. Oof. Well. How do you root out under empires? Do you have to have this building line, Krusky? Does this allow you to... Oh, discoverability of Skaven Undercities. Okay. Is there a way to find to like... Do you have to build that in every city to find Under Empire, or are there like telltale signs that you can look for?
So?
Oh no. 42% chance, let's go!
Judgment.
Ah, yes! Critical success! I fucked him up! Holy shit! Oh my god! That was spooky. So heroes can just detect them naturally? I mean, do they have to be in an army in a city or just in a province?
I trust no man.
Praise Sigmar.
Ready? Looking ahead.
Does it 10 passive for every hero? Wish there was a way to look at that. Okay, we're good to go. I'm gonna grab some more water, I think, after this turn. Well, hey, Hugh. How's it going, man? Good to see you, dude. Always love when you drop in, brother. Is there like a way to assassinate block army, cleanse corruption? I thought there would be like a really cool like bonus for large shit. That. I thought that'd be cool, like a root out, something like that, like root out, given corruption. Oh, discover. Oh! Increase the discoverability of Skaven. I didn't even see that on the left side.
Who calls? Much.
Yeah. In local region. Okay, cool.
Weapon practice.
And these guys are there too, so they can root it out. What happens when I find it? I've actually never dealt with Undercities. Any thoughts on the end goal for the campaign? This campaign? I'm just going to do the short objectives here. Where are you? You pay gold to remove it? Okay, cool. Thanks, Lars. And Reese. And Matt. Alright, let's take a look at this army. Compare it to this army. Enemy forces. Chaos Troll is a Chaos Giant. Got some Chosen with great weapons. Those will be interesting. Some Chosen with halberds. Uzul Sidious. That seems to be on a mount. One, two, three Chaos Knights with lances. That's not going to be fun to deal with. I think we can deal with this army with GELT's army. You guys let me know. Let me know in chat. Should we do this? We'll teleport to this next turn if you think we should. I'm going to fill up my water bottle real quick while we're waiting for our turn to end here. And we'll see how it goes next turn. Alright, I'll be right back when we get some more water.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Down. Down. No, 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 no. Not down there. There you go. Okay. A peace treaty with the elves. Done. God, it is. Nice. That just fucking increased our income through the roof. Banner of Swiftness. Where is Triven Black Chasm?
The plague withers.
Oh, damn. Heroes effects. Gotta wait a turn, I think. Yeah, one more turn, then we'll be able.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Sigmarite Archlector. Yes. I saw someone saying we want to make a warrior priest named mobile income from all buildings. Yeah, strong for sure. Andreas Haupt Anderson. You shall now be named Gizmund.
Let us forge our faith.
Letting growth wouldn't be a terrible thing. Guy, I have. How's growth over here? Do really well. What is my favorite Empire unit, either because of how it functions or because of its lore? In the Knightly Orders, both lore and function. I always am a huge Cav fan. My High Elf army was almost entirely, well, not entirely Cav. I had like 2 Silver Helm. I had a block of 10 Silver Helms, 5 Dragon Princes, and then another block of 5 Silver Helms and 5 Illyrian Reavers. So I really, really like cavalry. And in tabletop, you could choose. So my Illyrian Reavers had bows and spears. You don't choose one or the other, so they are not any less competent in combat than any other Illyrian Reaver archer unit or Illyrian Reaver unit. So Knightly Orders are probably my favorite unit. One of my favorite lore units in the game as a whole, because as a history perspective, I really like the Knightly Orders, Hospitalier, Teutons, everything like that. Teutonic Knight. Little stretch. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't have thought that. We can build here. I mean, I don't have to worry about... I mean, unless somehow the greenskins push through everything over in Zufbar, I don't need to worry about any kind of defense over here, so I'm stoked on that. We have this. Might as well make paved roads so we can get into the troll toll. Good, Anakin. Don't even come. Income building. Building. Schwarzhofen. We'll keep Schwarzhofen's defensive building just because I mean, it would take a crazy army to go from here all the way to here, so I don't mind destroying this defensive building. Or the one at Fort Aubershire. But an army coming from this way into here doesn't have as much insulation, so I could do that.
To the provinces.
All right, so Rysavius, going silver bullets. I remember you're going to be ranged. Bringing Marius into the capital lands here.
Hunt
them out.
Oopsies.
It is time. Sigma forbids this. They will be judged. My spyglass is of use.
Okay, Mark. Solaire, you can jump out of here.
The trees tell me much.
The trees tell me much. Dorian Gray into this army now. And let's swap these bros out. Let's also swap out one of these. I'm thinking of getting rid of all three of the... I mean, the White Wolves aren't terrible because they can stalk anti-large and they at least can defend themselves. But I'm thinking these 3 units, swap them out for handgunners. Love to hear what you guys think on that. Like I said, I'm always open to making these armies kind of like fun and inclusive as far as you guys having a hand in it. Oh, I thought greatswords could be made here. Just scoot back over the river here.
Yes.
Bailey, I can hear you licking my bed. Stop, stop, stop. Don't lick my bed. You're not a goblin. You're a golden retriever.
Yes, my lord.
Chris Pilkington, I've heard about that. I don't know how I feel about it, though. I think it's kind of cheap. I mean, if I'm going to take Pistoliers, I might as well take the Noble Sons Abroad. The advantage of them. Oh, they've got melee skills. I think kind of good melee skills, like barely any. 206 versus 144, not worth the upkeep increase, I'd say. Bailey is a fucking sin. Let's knock out some of these. Let's knock out these 3. We'll keep these Outriders just to get some nice AP damage on them. They're rank 7. Might as well keep them in there. Then the rest of the army, we're pretty much good to... We won't disband them. I was going to say disband them just to increase our income, but what if something fucking happens?
What?
Dryrain, what did you get in there a little hello here? Get a level big guy? I mean, honestly, I want to give him Honest Steel just to make these great swords really scary. Why, Orange Cat? Why are you meowing at me? I just fed you. All fucking pissed at me. Meow. Bailey is definitely a she. See, the problem I think with one falling and one being redeemed is the easy one for people to think to fall is Lion. Even though I think the Lion... When people say, oh, the Lion should be a traitor Primarch, I'm like, then you don't understand the story of the Lion. Lion would never become traitor. Loyalty is its own gift, its own prize, its own reward. And the only one that could be redeemed would probably be one of the more obscure, like, in the middle type ones. And again, I could see that being Alpha Legion. It wouldn't be the Night Lords, because the Night Lords absolutely hate the Emperor. Perturabo is a demon Primarch. Fulgrim is ass insane. Angren is never going to come back from being insane. I don't really mind the whole Games Workshop and Marvel partnering, because Hopping Vampire, I had always hoped for like a really cool set of comics Games Workshop comics. And they kind of try to do that with was it Bolter and Chainsword? Or whatever the hell, the publication they used to try to do, and it just never really stuck. They didn't have the best artists or the best writers for it. Yeah, the Fulgrim clone I've heard before, Chris. Hammer and Bolter. Thank you, Matt Ross. Bolter and Chainsword is a website. Okay, turn in, get up 16 so I can give you a fucking griffin, man. The Mighty Forge. Oh, that gave a word save for Warwagon Seam Arc. That's pretty sick, actually. Or, you know, we'll do maybe... Wish I could respect this guy. Kurz, I'm sorry, Flying Dutchman, they cut, M. Shen cut his head off.
Ready. They will be
What's up
judged.
there, alright. Critical failure, fuck. I always hate that. It's such a low percentage, but I feel like it says like, oh, 3% chance of critical failure, but it really is like a 13%. I feel like there's like a hidden 10% inclusion on that. Do I play SFO too? I do not. I do not play any like mods that completely change the game. It's just a personal preference. No, nothing against SFO at all. I think it's pretty cool actually. Let's do Faith's Bastion. 5. I don't think I've ever seen Faith's Bastion. Sigismund deserves to be a combat character, I think. Give him Safeguard. What are you doing? What are you doing down here, huh? Wow, melee defense these guys is pretty terrible. Ninja is jealous and wants hugs and kisses. Okay, alright, you're going down. Usually just kind of plops down. Nope. 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 Not going to that bed. Not go on that bed. I just touched your paws. They are damp. That is pee on my shoulder now because of you. That's what I thought. Hey. Thank you. I've never heard that, Gruski. That is it essentially in function. Oh, cat. Terrorist. Hangs around me, knows that his mere presence sends me into sneezing fits. Okay, I do want to get these guys swapped out for handgunners before I do that quest, I think. It'll just be easier on me as a whole. And the Witch's Cauldron, let's swap it out for a cannon. This place is going to be fine? Question? Alright. We gotta get to next turn anyway.
You summon me. Yes, that I do. I am the Supreme Patriarch.
What do you require?
Do I have any mods in this campaign? Yeah, Felix, you can take a look at them down in the description below.
Now,
Oof, -7. That fucking Chaos Corruption is ripping my butt up. And we were saying over here with the Huntsman that they can do a lot of damage. So we could keep the Huntsman here. He does get pistol. He has pistol core, so you can do a lot of damage with even just Huntsman. Keep the Huntsman. I mean, 1, 2, 5 units of great swords. Could knock this out. Put 2 handgunners. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put 2 handgunners, 3 huntsmen. We'll keep the Stir River Patrol because the Stir River Patrol also have suppressed, which is pretty cool. Which one is?
ready to burn them.
Ready to burn them.
Our paths have crossed. Finding paths.
Are you back again, Pat? Good. Verify me when you're around here. Research. Okay, let's do this. I think we want some upkeep, and then we'll build into these things. What is this? This is going to take 7 turns between the two of them. That's awesome. But I do want to reduce the cost and upkeep of building up a lot of these armies. It's only going to take nice 4 turns too, so that'll be good. We didn't do anything for the Lestat's army just yet. We will.
By the comet.
By the comet.
What?
I'm going to put him in this army to have him there. Yeah, Lestat, you're fine. Just stop freaking out, Lestat. Do we get to confederate on this next turn with Ostermark? We will find out shortly. If we got Ostermark's armies, it would just be a steamroll after that. I would just go send all of Ostermark's armies down to Visenland and go just take them out. I would just get rid of it. Brendan, welcome to the channel. Oh shit, it's been 2 hours and 50. Jesus Christ, it's 12:30. All right, well we got a little bit longer. Well, I had planned on this taking 1 additional or 2 additional episodes. We're at that kind of like apex point anyway. Pat, if you are in my closet, I'm a freak out. Yeah, like I said, I had planned on this taking 1 or 2 more episodes anyway. Turns took about 10 episodes, and we're on episode 8, so a 50-hour marathon. Could you imagine that? Like, all right, guys, 50th hour. Oh yeah, we definitely want refuse this creature. We want that so bad. Okay, let's take a look here. We're gonna send a military force. We'll auto do it. And we're gonna do that just to get some money. So we pretty much made back what we just spent, which is nice. 25 G. I got not only do I have 1 thing of G Fuel, I've got 2 right here. One's almost out. Almost out. I'm not fucking in. Yeah, I am. Let's build this for some public order. Build this for some that. Prior, what was it? Hold here. Of course it was. Well, why would it be anything else? How many do I need for that 50-hour stream? Fuck, I don't know. All right, Lord Phoenix. Thanks for jumping in, man. Always appreciate it, brother. Talk to you on the Discord.
It is time.
Biggest one. How about you just pop over
Pick
here?
up the pace.
I think it's weird that warrior priests aren't the like corruption reducing characters. I don't know why that's funky to me, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I will marshal the men. To the provinces.
Yeah, we'll put 2 handgunners in this army.
By the comet.
Yay! Faldorf can get to its final level 5. Waiting forever for that. I can boost this with. I can make the Luminarch. Recruitment Battle Wizards is +4 again. That's even better. I mean, we know this is like our wizard creating capital. We might as well make the Imperial Academy to further our research rate. Want that like crazy. Oh shit, that will cost so much. I was supposed to spend money on armies this turn.
I am ready. Are you?
I want to get to handgunners, so we gotta go all the way to fucking Faldorf, unfortunately. Or we go right here.
By the comet.
Boom,
It
there
is
we go.
best to move.
Sending him north anyway, so that'll work out well.
Do not waste my potential.
Servant of the faith.
Make. Gonna do anything else here aside from the great swords. %1 chance to be wounded.
Heretic.
And it almost happened. Get that assassination up.
No, not for us.
Alright, we'll swap this stuff around here. Witch's Cauldron. I hate to get rid of a rank 7 mortar, but I think at this stage in the game, the mortar is just is actually going to be a hindrance more than a benefit. So we are where we want to be. Growth, we don't need any more. We can get rid of this fucking growth building. I don't know what we would make it instead though. Bad. I'd probably swap that into there. Oh yeah, we don't have the hunting camp, which will just give us access to more trade goods. Yeah, we'll break down. I don't know why this is here. We'll break this down and swap it into here in just a sec once we're done with everything. Lord of the Night is one of the very first Night Lord and one of the only Night Lord books for a long time. I never got into it because I wasn't really like into them at that time. I was really into Khorne Berserkers. I was like, right, Night Lords are stupid. What do I want to be Night Lords for? And it was later when I got into Night Lords more and more and more. And then I read about Conrad Kurz and I like Conrad Kurz. It all kind of like unraveled before my eyes. Drewski, that is one of the coolest things I've heard in a long time. But whatever, we'll deal with it in a bit. All good to go. Alright, now next turn. Now we'll do it. So next turn what we're going to do is we're going to swap out those units in GELT's army. Get the Great Cannon in there. And then we will do some serious damage, hopefully to the Staff of Volan's quest. And we'll get the Staff of Volan's done. I'll probably be streaming for just about a little bit longer. Chris, that's intentional. That's why every single Primarch and or Legion has a feud with a Legion that is more or less their mirror. More or less. Their antithesis or their mirror. So if you take a look at Word Bearers and Ultramarines, they're that's going to be an interesting little fight there. They both are very much like come all when it comes to the fact like, okay, Word Bearers are the pinnacle of what it means to be like an undivided, everyone can come all type army. Same thing with Ultramarines. Ultramarines are like the pinnacle of like the Codex Astartes, like what every Space Marine's supposed to aspire to. But then you look at Magnus and Lehman Russ. They're at ends because they're like total opposite ends of the spectrum. Then you look at Dorn and Perturabo. They're very, very similar, and they're always at each other's throats. Corvus and Conrad Kurz, again, very similar at each other's throats. It just kind of depends. Ooh, what is this? Engage in politic and get that fucking prestige. Ooh, that's weird. Here. That's a weird way. That's a weird place to fucking freeze too, just like. Your mouth ain't moving. I'm alive. Alright. Yeah, Suitsons would be pretty sick. We'll get rid of this, unfortunately. Great little guy, but they've been with us since the very beginning, but gotta move on to bigger and better things. Great Cannon or Hellblaster Volley Gun? I'm privy to the Great Cannon. If you guys can convince me otherwise by the end of this turn, I'll switch over to the Hellblaster. Any updates on your DLC speculation since DA said DLC will be Game 2 races? Yeah, Skaven and Dark Elves, or Dark Elves and High Elves? Absolutely, Life. Thanks for being entertaining enough that I didn't use you as just background noise like some other streamers. I was able to get the computer room cleaned in a lot, but I am. Alright, well, live for life. Have a good one, man. Like I said, if you feel uncomfortable with your head, just fucking shave it. You're going to feel a lot better about your life. It's going to feel weird, though, because your silhouette changes. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to be like, who the fuck is that? For, like, a week. But it'll work itself out. So Hellblaster Volley Gun versus the Great Cannon. I think I'm voting on Great Cannon here because it's just going to be more advantageous against stuff like giants or any other big monsters for chaos. Hellblaster Volley Gun is obviously going to be awesome for some other things, but give Hellblaster better shots. Okay. I'll put the Hellblaster on here. 2, 5. I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to get rid of the Noble Sons. Yeah, seriously, Diego, I saw that too, man. Three Cities loses the Great Cannon. Get rid of the Noble Sons, then get a Great Cannon too. Now we all have 3 artillery pieces. I do so much damage, more damage with artillery pieces anyway, so... Oh, good point, Reese. So here's what I think I'm going to do, though. We'll keep in the Noble Sons, and we'll remove them after the quest. We'll be able to do the quest next. So we'll end the stream on doing the quest, I think. Ninja, you scared the shit out of me, dude. Oh my god, little guy. Ninja, I'm not gonna pet you right now, buddy. Or gowning. Malice Darkblade. I still think either Throt or Snick. I'm more leaning on Throt because he has access to more things. And then Eltharion. Those would be my picks for each one of them. Captain Mind. Good. Or good. This army has got all it needs. I'll put it back into here. Mortar we can swap out too.
The nation calls.
We're able to send Marius up north. Yes, I agree, Bordukali. Those are just the ones I think are the most necessary. If I had to say, it'd either be High Elves, Dark Elves, or Dark Elves, Skaven. If they did do High Elves, though, I think they would just wait for the greenskins and do High Elves with the green. That makes the most sense.
Disrupt work.
God damn it, 62%, I still failed? Fuck. Alright. Next turn, we're gonna do that, what's it called? I just fed you, little guy. What's wrong? Conquer? Nope, nope. Hey. Don't bite that cord, young lady. Young man. Young sir. Can you guys hear him? When my desk is raised, you can't hear him well. Imric you can make in the game almost like exactly how his character appears in tabletop. Ooh, greenskins are going kind of wild down here. Take a look at this. Oh! Just smash that army! Oh, shit! Greenskin's getting some momentum. Ooh, a wound that critically fails you, huh? Thramoot. Hey. Come in here and lick your... So Ninja's old. Ninja's like 15 or 16. And he licks himself and pulls out tufts of his own fur. So the vet told us if you see it, make him stop.
Ready.
You know... Hey! Here you doing it.
Die.
Yes, there we go. Banner of Swiftness, got it. I'm gonna continue to make this guy our Master Assassin too. I like all this kit. Out there like... When cats get a certain age, they're very vocal about their licking.
The Empire. Praise be to
Alright, Lestat Van Hel is ready to go back into the fight. Bring him back north. I was going to bring him south, because he has this, the Stahlberg's letter. The ill-fated witch hunter Gunther Stahlberg managed to write that's a misspelling, off his final encounter before Manfred von Karstein's icy talons clawed him to a horrible death. So this does give us a bunch of leadership and experience when fighting vampire counts, Coast, and Tomb Kings. It does also grant him immune to psychology and untainted +5 in the local province. So that is really cool for trying to fix this land down here, but it's already starting to get a lot of really good traction. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it. So we'll let it kind of do its own thing down here. Probably. We'll upgrade this again, and we'll...
Now,
I do, for those of you guys wondering, I have a Vampire Count's army list coming out too. He wants to be as bald as his favorite human. His favorite human is my roommate, dude. Like, he just sits on his lap and is in fucking heaven. He loves when my roommate's home. I mean, it's a fucking 16-year-old cat. It's his owner. I don't really know what to do with you, Hammer of Sigmar. I could make him a stimulate growth, I suppose. I mean, yeah, we'll just do that for now. This guy's gonna be the real shithouse, right? Sigismund is gonna be the beater. Dude, I want to give Sigismund, like, I want to like give him the Orc Hewer. I want him to be just the badass. But I think really Nick needs that. Let me give this to Nick. Oh no, Nick is... Yeah, he's already got Stonebreaker. But we'll give him the Glittering Scales. Tollkeeper. Not Trollkeeper. Ryan Borgia. Okay. So, with this army, how do you guys feel against this army now? I don't know if anything is there to harass me as far as reinforcements go. You guys would know better than me. I actually have no idea about anything of this this fight. Well, thank you very much, Diego. Thanks for dropping in, brother. This will be a tough fight. Yeah, the biggest thing is that they do have a lot of cab elements. They have 4 cab units. They do have trolls, which are going to be a big pain in my ass. I don't have any halberdiers. I do have the greatswords, which will help. And I've got 2, 4, 5 units of handgunners. We'll be able to pump out a lot of damage. What I'm going to have to do is... Well, let's just do it. This is a good time to do it because we're not at direct war with anyone. And this will help us... we can't do these yet, unfortunately. Let's have some fun. We're going to close the stream out on this one. And it'll, you know, fortune favors the bold, as they doth say. Those guys all fucking full ranked? Oh, shit, Biag. Look at that. Rank 9 of those. No word on who the new FLC Lord is. Not know yet. course, they start on a hill, and I do not.
Men of the Empire, I am no warrior priest blessed with the gift of making grand speeches. I am no orator, that is true. But I am not a cold man, despite this mask, frozen in its stern aspect. What we do this day is not just some plot to gain favor for the mantle of
Better space
supreme
zombie.
patriarch. No, there is much more at risk. If the mountain god awakes, if Sun Eater is roused from his ancient slumber, all that we hold precious is doomed. We must stop the summoning, and stop it now!
So what I started a Tyrion campaign on my own. I really wanted to beat a high elf campaign. I've never beaten one, and it felt like the right. I didn't want to like subjugate you guys through it, and I wanted to kind of just go about it very quickly. So I've been playing that on my own. I'm on turn like 40, and I'm already like a powerhouse. This is Tyrion. But I'm really excited to do Tyrion's quests.
Handgunners! Ranging target! Handgunners!
Oh.
Spearman! Sir! For Heldenhammer! Great swords! Spearmen! Handgunners! Ready! Taking aim! Spearmen! Show us the foe! Reichsguard Knights!
Oh! I'm so excited to look at them. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought they changed them way more. I'm still stoked on these guys because they have their masks and everything. But holy shit! They still have the red and green, the Christmas red and green. Dude, they're so cool. I thought they gave a little aura of damage. Magic aura, yeah. Oh, they impart immune to psychology in an aura? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. He'd be interesting, Rohirrim. I don't think I'd really see it, to be totally honest with you. I love this. Vintler's Reichsguard are so cool looking, too. So, Demon Russ is going to have to be a beater of worlds here. He's going to have to really do a lot of damage. Because these guys are Empire's Knights and Reichsguard. They're not Demogryph Knight. So, we're going to be a bit of an uphill battle here. We have got a lot of flaming, disgusting, terrifying Chaos Knights to deal with. This is going to be a very hard-fought fight, I'm pretty... But, fun nonetheless.
We are Sigmar's heirs! Great swords! Sir!
I'm going to use Zintler's Reichsguard to... There's 90 speed, so I can focus on some things. They don't really get much AP, which sucks, but we might be able to break apart the trolls or giants before they even get to us, so... There's a summon? I have to beat them before a summon?
Take the ground! We obey! Shelia protects us! Taking position!
Where's the top? What's with the top left? I don't see anything in the top left. It's 4 or 5 minutes.
Yes, sir, quickly! Great swords!
Well, time to move this entire army. Oh, gonna make them all come to me, I think.
Quick march! Formation
Timer in the middle? Oh, it's 12 minutes. 12 minutes. That's a little more sane. 12 minutes? How the fuck are we gonna do anything in 12 minutes? I'm able to break the back of the that guy. That should be... Oh, get out of there.
They come! They come! I channel the wind of Shaman! I'll have them as bronze statuary before they finish me!
No lingering! Yes, my lord. Moving now. In Sigma's name. Avoiding combat. By Gal Maraz.
I just thought you meant like at the top left was the timer or something like that.
For the Emperor!
For the Empire!
It's okay, no problem, man. I was freaked out.
Great cannon! Standing by! Sigma calls! The ground quakes! Ready for war! Great swords!
Ulrich's wrath on them!
Ready to serve!
Reichsguard Knights!
For the Emperor! General! State troops ready!
Guys, over to get this great cannon on that giant.
Targets! The Empire endures!
Take the ground! To battle! Spearman!
Ah!
Jesus, just bulldoze right through them, huh?
To battle! Mortar! Cannons fire! Crank that machine! Great sword!
The Pistoliers are really doing some fucking damage there, but at the same time, Pistoliers are like kind of making it so that the rest of their army is not like gonna hit me as squarely as I wanted it to be.
Swords!
No, 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 what the fuck? Oh, shoot over here. Get 4 back over here. Gonna push onto their lord.
Formation march! Fire! Fire!
gunners! Ready! Yes, General!
Eee!
Our orders?
Go, 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 go! Oh no, that was such a huge charge! It killed so many so quick! Holy sh... Alright, so let's do this again. Get this over here. I want these guys to go just balls deep on that Chaos Lord. Guys right here. Oh yeah, onto that giant. Giant down. Bring it down, bring it down! Those halberds are getting mulched up pretty quickly. Oof.
For the Warhammer! Sigma calls!
That's not good.
I am supreme!
Guys back here to just force that. Now I'm gonna start dropping some GELT bombs.
I am master of trouble! Ready! Haste gold magic! They'll never move again!
Swordsman! Sword!
Lord of metal!
Yes, bring him down.
Swordsman! State troops ready!
How did this happen?
Ready!
On my command!
Oh, those lances came back.
Sigma guides us! For Heldenhammer! Hand gunners! Powder dry! Show us the foe! By Ulrich's wrath, Sigma guides us! Great cannon!
Giant just got deleted.
Damn! For Heldenhammer! Pick your targets! Cannons fire!
Haste gold magic!
Sigma Grazalis! For Heldenhammer! Sigma! By God, Mirage!
We are Sigma's heirs!
Bit.
Great swords!
Ready for war! Feel my fire!
We are Sigma's heirs! Glory to the Empire!
or 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're not gonna like this. Oh, yeah. The Sutsun's mortar is pretty sick. Like, look at the bombs that it drops. Yeah, so here they come, here they come. Pretty cool. Oof. Man. Did it. Fucking did it. Whew. With pretty minimal losses, I gotta say. I mean, we got one unit of greatswords pretty beat up right there, and I think we actually completely lost them. We'll take a look. But, I mean, for the most part, this was almost an entirely full ranked army. Rank 9s, rank 7s, 3s here, or 6s on these guys. That giant got deleted so fast. I don't know if you guys saw that thing, but it was just fucking blown up. Whew. Man, my nipples are hard as shit. It's like in Gladiator, like single column, single column. Whew. Yeah, we completely lost them. No big deal. The Lawmasters of Hoeth! No! Had I been paying more attention to the left side of that line, they would not have fallen. No! God damn it. Oh. Son of a bitch. Oh, we have another fucking... Oh my god. This is disgusting. Fuck that.
Champion of the faith.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Yeah, we'll wait on that one.
Potential.
Ah, so upsetting. Were giant site weak in tabletop? Unfortunately, in tabletop, everything that was large like that, in 8th edition at least, had the ability to get bursted down very quickly. So, while they were not that weak, they were not that strong. Go foe seeker.
Wind of Shammon, I will.
Rugenheim.
Arch-Lector! I will do anything for Sigmar.
Actually, I'm gonna walk him here. Last time we came across like a Moor's army unexpectedly. Okay. But we're in good hands. We're in a good place here. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and roll them credits and end the turn. What are they saying about the Lawmasters? I have not the heart to tell. I think, yeah, that's everything. Make sure I'll take build. Who are you? What the fuck are you? Get out of here, you son of a bitch. I hate them. Oh, this has a pretty substantial force though, so I'm not. Oh, that cost a lot of money to do all that. I just.
What does the Emperor bid?
Worth it. Okay, we're almost completely subdued over here, as far as that corruption goes. Marius. Probably actually go over there and help out the corrupt. Yeah, I think we're good there. We'll put Solaire over in Castle Drakenhof, just have him there. He can join any army if there's some sort of revolt or something like that. But guys, I think that's going to end our stream here today. Thank you so much for the massive amount of donations that we got here today. From Whiskey Jack for the $55 bomb, $10 bomb from Fez, Ryan Borgia dropping in a $5 hot one on my face. On my face. God, what's wrong with me? Did I miss anyone else? Oh, I got Ryan Borgia here. We do have a new member of the channel, Dog Lineman. He's jumped on here as well. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? But thanks as always, guys. We got some fun stuff coming your way. There's a big announcement on Friday, so stay tuned for that. Got some vampire counts coming your way for an army list. We got a really awesome collab video coming out with a Karn the Betrayer video, so I'm super stoked on that one. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one, and take care. And have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Fucking crazy world we're in right now. I mean, John Harris, no! Where do you post when you're about to go on? I usually post on... Oh, I always forget to do it on the Discord. I always forget to do it. I don't know why. Yeah, it's my 50K stream, and I totally forgot to do it. Fuck. Hey, run. Tyler. Go. Over there, like, plying his trade in the shadows. He's like, but I usually announce it on my my community page first, John. I'll say like, hey, gonna stream in an hour or something like that. I'll be streaming probably on Saturday morning. We'll do like a 10 or 11 a.m. stream as usual. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Ryan Borgia. Thank you, John Harris. I love that you guys watch me. Currently playing an Aranessa campaign Italian. I'll plunder our cities in your name. Thank you, John, or Rohirrim. But all right, guys, have a good one. We'll jump back on this campaign. I'm going to go ahead and save it. I am doing my big migration, so I have to save it to the cloud, so I make sure I've got it. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. Have a good one, and take care. I almost pressed the start recording button. Stop streaming. Bye, guys.